Hello viewers, so I'll be giving us the latest update on what is happening. An APC chieftain have come out to tell Ecowas to sack Tinubu from continuing as the Ecowas chairman because of his forged CSU certificate and because of other of his documents that he forged. So this is what this APC chieftain has said to Ecowas, and also because of the good works that Nigerians are doing on social media, because of how they are calling out what Tinubu is doing and letting the whole world know the atrocities that he has been committing as the president of Nigeria. Tinubu has submitted a bill to the National Assembly to regulate social media. So he has sent this bill so that he can stop Nigerians from speaking up, so he can make the people to keep quiet in the face of all the evil he is committing, because he knows that Nigerians are using social media to expose all the things that he is doing. But before we go fully into this, and before I will give us details into this, I would like us to do well to like this video, and please do well to subscribe to this channel so you get notifications whenever we post new updates. So this APC chieftain is calling on Ecowas to sack Tinubu, and see the way this newspaper reported it. It said, APC chieftain to Ecowas, sack Tinubu now over certificate forgery. His position as chairman no longer tenable. A former deputy national publicity secretary of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Comrade Timi Frank, has called on the authority of heads of state and government of the Economic Community of West African States (ECOWAS) to sack President Bola Tinubu as its chairman. Frank, who made this call in a statement in Abuja on Tuesday, claimed President Tinubu lost legitimacy following discovery that he forged the Chicago State University CSU certificate he filed with the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to contest the 2023 presidential election in Nigeria. He said if ECOWAS must remain relevant and retain its credibility and respect among member states, especially in dealing with military junta now spreading fast like a pandemic across the sub-region, it must act fast to protect its integrity. He equally called on past and present presidents of member states of ECOWAS to prevail on the sub-regional body to do the right thing by appointing another chairman in acting capacity pending ratification during the next ordinary session of the Authority of Heads of State and Government of ECOWAS. So this is what this man is saying. He is calling that the ECOWAS should sack Tinubu over this certificate forgery saga. And this is one thing that Nigerians too are clamoring for, and they are supporting it, because he's actually spoiling not just Nigerians' image this time around, but also the image of ECOWAS. If someone who can forge his certificates is your chairman, how much more others? So how will you be able to settle disputes in countries that the people are not happy, maybe because their government is illegitimate? How will you do that when the chairman is also an illegitimate president? Reacting to this on X, this person here said he should be sacked as the presiding chair of ECOWAS. That's why Bola was pushing hard to invade Niger so that he could convert momentum. Worthless forger. Another person here said ECOWAS don't care as long as they are aligned with Tinubu. If not, how possible can he still be their chairman? And that's it. At this point in time, with all of this that is coming out from his country and even from Chicago State University about him, you still made him your chairman with all of this baggage. How will he be able to do the work that he is meant to do when countries are having challenges, when people are crying, or when military take over in a country because they feel their president or the leader over them is illegitimate? How will he be able to negotiate with those people when they'll be looking at him and saying that you are illegitimate, you are having different issues in your country, so you cannot come and settle us? Another person here reacted and said, you can see that ECOWAS is not an honest organization, because I expected them without being told that the first thing to do is just to sack Tinubu, the certificate forger. Another person here said, ECOWAS is a huge joke. It's very bad for a country like Nigeria to have some people like Tinubu, Wike, and Yakubu, worst of the institutions we have under APC and National Assembly and Judiciary. We need to get up and fight for ourselves because ECOWAS is totally failed. This person here reacted saying, ECOWAS should sack Tinubu as their chairman because I still wonder why they still retain him as their chairman despite all those negative remarks he's already had to his name. Another person here reacted and said, sacking of Mr. Tinubu as ECOWAS chairman is long overdue. What are they waiting for? Back at home, Mr. Tinubu should just do the needful by apologizing to Nigerians and tendering letter of resignation. And this is it. The ECOWAS is just keeping quiet, and that's not how it's meant to be. This person is your chairman, and then he's having this kind of controversy about his certificate and about the election that made him president of Nigeria. Yet you've kept quiet. You are not doing anything about it. And this man is supposed to be a leader that will preside over other African countries. How are we going to grow in Africa when the body that is supposed to regulate these things is actually keeping quiet and upholding an illegitimate president as their chairman? It's really pathetic. And this is actually one of the reasons why he is moving to regulate social media, because he knows that that's actually one of the tools that Nigerians and the whole world at large are exposing all the things that he is doing and all what he has done. That's why he is moving to regulate social media. So Tinubu has sent a bill to the National Assembly to regulate the use of social media among Nigerians. And like we know also, NBC had earlier said in their report that them too, they have also sent that bill to the National Assembly so that they can regulate the use of social media among Nigerians, and according to them that the news from social media users are usually misleading. But Nigerians know the truth, that they are moving to regulate the use of social media so that they can make Nigerians keep quiet and so that they can cover up Tinubu's certificate forgery. Because if Nigerians are not speaking on social media, mainstream medias are not carrying this, so it's impossible for Nigerians to let the whole world know, because our mainstream media will keep quiet to all of these facts before them. And we saw what the BBC did. They came out to tell the whole world that there is no evidence that Tinubu forged his Chicago State University certificate, when the school under oath revealed to the whole world that the certificate that Tinubu submitted to INEC is not from them. Yet, BBC came out to give that laughable report yesterday, and now Tinubu and his people are moving to ban Nigerians from using social media because they are scared that this information we are putting out is what is making international communities to know about what they are doing. That's why they are trying to put this bill into law so that they can regulate social media and stop Nigerians from talking. But it's not possible. Nigerians will not allow this to happen. Reacting to this move by Tinubu and his people to ban social media, this person here said, Tinubu has submitted the oppressive social media regulation bill to the National Assembly through the back door. This social media bill will crack down on dissenting voices and government critics online, especially those holding Tinubu and APC to an account. And that's it. That's what they are trying to do so that they can shut people who are not agreeing with what the government is doing, so that they can shut people who are speaking against his forged certificates. Another person here said, you must get off the Twitter spaces and occupy your National Assembly to prevent this bill from seeing the light of the day. This person here said, Nigerians will resist you. Tinubu, the certificate forger and drug baron. The heart of Pharaoh, so hardened. Instead of doing the right thing, you are worsening it. And that's it. At this point in time, you have not said anything about the forged certificate that CSU talked about. You've not said anything about it, but you are moving to stop Nigerians from airing their view. Even when Peter Obi came out yesterday to urge you to reintroduce yourself to Nigerians, you kept quiet, and then APC image makers came out to say that you don't need reintroduction because Nigerians voted for you. If you are clean like you always claim, and like the APC always claim, there's nothing difficult for the president of a nation to come out and introduce yourself to the people, to come out and show the people everything about you. But no, it's obvious. And that's why he was crying to the court in the US that releasing his documents will cause him irreparable loss. But yet, the APC, they want to take Nigerians for a fool by coming out to use BBC and to tell the whole world that there's no evidence to show that Tinubu forged his CSU certificate. This person here reacted and said, anti-democratic tendencies to silence the voice of reason. This signifies true reflection of dictatorship in the name of democracy. Our democracy is deoxygenated. Let Nigerian breathe. Don't suffocate them. And that's it. The same president that said that they should let the poor breathe is still the same president that is suffocating Nigerians. Why will you move to stop the use of social media when you know that this is actually an avenue that's beyond people tackling you on social media? Other Nigerians are using it for their business and all, but we also need to tackle you, because if we keep quiet as Nigerians, we will not have gotten to know that indeed you forged your CSU certificate, and the whole world will not know who Tinubu truly is. Another person here said, let him bring it on. Buhari messed with Twitter and nobody told him to run. This person here reacted and said, PDP never signed such bill when you all crucified Goodluck Ebele Jonathan alive and call him all sorts of names and insults. Democracy, my foot. Another person here reacted and said, Tinubu is trying to hide from his forgery shadow. Time will tell. APC is feeling the heat. Why did they want to regulate social media? Because it is hurting them. The people now know the truth. And that's it. You are trying to regulate social media now because it is hurting you. You are pretending like it's not affecting you. You are trying to cover it up that there's no certificate forgery. You paid BBC. You are paying some Nigerian mainstream media. But you know that you cannot pay Nigerians who are using their social media handles to call you out, and now you are moving to regulate it because you are feeling the heat indeed. Another person here said, no matter whatever he does to outsmart Nigerians with subtlety, his sins will always catch up with him. God is watching. The question is, what are the opposition lawmakers doing at the National Assembly? And that's it. They're not meant to keep quiet for this kind of evil bill to be passed. They're meant to fight it because Nigerians are fighting for the good of Nigeria. And that's why them as opposition, they are there to ensure that this administration and the National Assembly does the right thing. Another person here said he stole a mandate. He corrupted INEC, the court, the media, Chicago State University, and now he wants to compromise our voices. Greatest Nigerian people, una go gree. Nigerians will not accept this. Nigerians will not keep quiet. We will ensure that at the end of the day, this bill is not passed into law, because we are grateful now that it came out and Nigerians are already kicking against it. Another person here reacted and said, Oga, get ready to pack most Nigerian youth. And that's it, because Nigerian youth will not keep quiet. And this is actually not just the youth, and every other person, every other Nigerian. And this is actually beyond Nigerians. If you are trying to shut the mouth of Nigerians that are in Nigeria, how about Nigerians in diaspora that are always kicking against what you are doing? They're always talking about the truth. How about those who are not Nigerian but are interested in all of this? They're also lending their voice about this. Another person here reacted and said, the certificate forger, an identity thief, all your efforts and that of your allies in National Assembly will fail woefully. These criminals use the same social media against Goodluck. He has forgotten what goes around comes around. Hashtag Tinubu must go. And that's it. During Goodluck's administration, you all use social media against him, spoiling his government and all the things he was doing. But now, Nigerians are not even spoiling what you are doing. Nigerians are exposing things about you that are actually the truth. Nigerians are just opening the eyes of the world and even Nigerians to know who you are. Because if not for social media, many people will not know what happened in Chicago State University. because most of our mainstream media kept quiet throughout. But it was through social media that Nigerians got to know the truth. It was through social media that Nigerians were enlightened. And now you are making the move to regulate social media so that you can stop Nigerians from talking. And Nigerians, we are not going to accept this, like people are already saying. Another person here said they can't stop us that are not in Nigeria. We will bombard them from all angles. And that is what I just said. You cannot even stop those that are in diaspora. Not to talk of people who are not Nigerians but are interested in what you are doing. Another person here reacted saying they will fail with this demonic, draconian, retrogressive, undemocratic, and archaic move. They are wolves in sheep clothing, just masquerading as Democrats and progressives, yet attempting to gag the media. True Democrats will resist the move. And that's it. You can't say we are practicing democracy and you are trying to shut Nigerians from talking. You are trying to gag the media. Where is the freedom of speech of the people? Nigerians are meant to be free to speak. Nigerians are meant to be free to air their view. And these are actually reports that people are giving out. And the reports are true. It's not news that CSU under oath said that they did not give you the certificate that you submitted to INEC. So what are you saying? That Nigerians should just believe what BBC is saying? The BBC came out to say no evidence. Is that what we are going to be believing? No. We'll keep using social media to enlighten Nigerians. Another person here said the good thing is that no one remains in power forever. They should create this monster to be very strong and unmatched when in office. The monster they made will surely be a tool that will deal with them. That dangerous monster is coming. Another person here reacted and said, shameless moves by enemies of democracy. Same fools in 2015 outstared a sitting president Jonathan with their propaganda, lies, now want social media to be regulated. Very shameful to all lovers of APC. Why same social media was what gave them power today. Another person here said, your wickedness is finding you out already. In a country where the very best are subjected to the background and people who didn't pass through primary schools are president, you won't end well with your evil plans. Are they expecting Nigerians to obey such trash? Whether or not it came through whatever doors, we will drag them to the abyss. Any laws lacking in morality have no place in the statutory books. And where are those elected under the Labour Party? It doesn't matter their numbers. And that's what we just said. It doesn't matter their numbers. They should kick against this. Since they're in the National Assembly, they should not allow them to muzzle their mouths. They should kick against this kind of law because Nigerians are actually fighting for a better Nigeria. And that's why they are there to aid in this better Nigeria that we are fighting for. Another person here reacted and said, you guys think you can hide Bola Tinubu as a drug pusher? No way. The media must be free. No matter how hard you try to censor it, how would we have known that your oga dey touch cocaine if not for social media? Okay, you wanted us to wait and hear it from NTA or TVC, right? And it's not possible because this mainstream media will not report it. They all know about it, but they will keep quiet because they are trying to save their face, because they know that once they report it, NBC will come after them just the way they are coming after Arise TV, because their presenters and the television station is always telling Nigerians the truth about Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and now NBC is against Arise News. There's no way other mainstream media is going to carry the news. So the only platform through which Nigerians are knowing the truth, the only platform through which Nigerians get undiluted reports about this current administration, they are trying to muzzle them. They are trying to regulate social media because they know it is a good tool in the hands of Nigerians to expose Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And Nigerians are not going to keep quiet about this. And we know at the end of the day, we are going to get justice in this case. and all the things that Tinubu is trying to hide must be exposed at the end of the day. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. Please do well to share your thoughts about the video in the comment section. Please do well to like this video, and please do well to subscribe to our channel if you are yet to subscribe, so you get updates whenever we post a new video.